The smartphone industry has changed significantly over the past few years. At one time, it was all about making something that could easily fit in your pocket. Now the line between tablet and phone blurs with every passing day. Meizu's latest device, the M3 Max, embodies that trend, boasting a hefty 6.0-inch display. But does its performance under the hood match its giant look? We took the phone for a spin to find out. Design, as has been the case with multiple Meizu phones we've reviewed over the past few months, the designers of this model clearly took inspiration from a certain fruity product, or in this case the Plus version of one. That this is a blatant iPhone copy isn't necessarily a bad thing, however, the phone looks great. From its minimalistic, symmetric styling to the extremely thin, nice-feeling profile, the device really screams quality, at least when it comes to design. FlimOS continues that iPhone copying tradition. Design isn't the only signal that Meizu was inspired by Apple. Take a look at the phone's software, an Android 6.0 marshmallow overlay built by Meizu called FlimOS, and you'll see similarities to iOS. For example, there's no app drawer. Instead, all of your apps live on one of the home screen panes. FlimOS also has a series of tool apps, which came pre-installed in a folder called Flim Tools. Performance: the M3 Max features a MediaTek Helio P10 octa-core processor, which boasts 4 1.8 GHz Cortex-A53 cores and 4 1.0 GHz Cortex-A53 cores. Couple it with 3 GB of RAM and you have quite a workhorse on your hands, at least on paper. During day-to-day use, the phone performed well. Sure, there were a few stutters now and then, but nothing to be overly concerned about and nothing more than other top-tier devices on the market. Display and battery: the disappointment continues with the phone's display. We didn't have issues with the resolution, despite the fact that it's only 1080p. The frustration was the fact that it's an LCD screen, while other Meizu phones have nicer AMOLED displays. The colors were a little flatter, the display wasn't as bright, and overall it just wasn't as impressive. Camera: we've reviewed a few Meizu phones over the past year, and so far the company has failed to capture our imagination when it comes to the camera. The M3 Max doesn't change that. The camera app itself is well laid out. It offers quick and easy access to features like HDR and grid lines, as well as modes like manual, beauty, macro, and more. That doesn't mean that the photos you take will be great. That's not to say that they're terrible, just that if you're looking for a device to really get your photography juices flowing, this isn't it. The 13MP rear-facing camera, which offers an f/2.2 aperture, phase detection autofocus, and a dual LED flash, is fine for those that simply want to take a snap every now and then, but not much more.